Well, our weather impact alert day is in place now for Friday, ahead of the potential winter weather that we're expecting to see on Friday morning. But on our 13 WMAZ weather team, we always aim to keep you informed and be transparent when there's still some things in the forecast that could cause some changes. So that's what we're going to talk about now. Some of the things that we're still watching ahead of Friday that could bring some potential changes to our forecast. So the first thing we're talking about is pretty important. How cold are the temperatures actually going to be? And you'll see in a moment here, not just the temperatures at the surface, but temperatures at different levels in the atmosphere. So that's the first thing that could play a big role on what we see on Friday. The second thing, we're watching where the low pressure system that's actually bringing the moisture to our area, where exactly it's going to track. So if this low pressure moves further towards the north, we could be seeing more rain across central Georgia, but if it tracks further towards the south, then we could be talking more about that wintry mix across the area. Now that we're getting a few days out, we have some of those higher resolution models. We're getting a better picture of where that low pressure system actually is going to end up. So hopefully number 2 will have some better answers on here soon. Now, number 3, this is that pink color that you keep seeing on all the high resolution models. We're sitting in the potential for seeing wintry mix, but what exactly does that mean? Well, it's kind of a broad term. So we're talking about the chance to see maybe some freezing rain or even some sleet, or maybe kind of a mix of both. But why is this so hard to nail down specifically? Well, because it all depends, again, on the temperatures at different levels in the atmosphere, what we call the temperature profile. So to see freezing rain, we would have above freezing temperatures throughout the atmosphere until right at the surface. At the surface would be below freezing, so the rain will actually freeze when it makes contact with the surface. Sleet is just a little bit different because there's a higher area of below freezing temperatures, so the rain or the snow melts and then refreezes before it reaches the surface. But these are all based on very minute differences in the temperature profile in the atmosphere. So that's why it's so hard to nail down exactly whether we're going to see freezing rain or if it's just going to be sleet, or even if we're going to see a couple of flurries on Friday. So that's kind of why we're sitting under all of that pink and why it's a little bit harder to nail down. But hopefully that gives you a little bit of a background to what we're putting into our forecast for this Friday. This is going to be kind of an ever-changing forecast. The more runs we get, the more information we'll have leading up to Friday. So continue to check in with us and we'll always bring you the latest. I'm meteorologist Ansley Parker. That's all I've got for you for now.